Review zone. Why aren't you saying review zone with me?
You said so well. I just because I'm flabbergasted.
Are you ready? Say it with me. Review. No, with enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Ready?
Stop.
Review zone.
Okay, let's get to the let's get to the review. So, what movie is it today?
Review zone. Yay! What?
Salvi, what is the movie today?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked, because it's yet another movie about the interminable zombie apocalypse World War Z! Yay!
Yay, another zombie apocalypse
Another
movie.
zombie apocalypse movie.
And who is it starring?
Oh, the inevitable Brad Pitt.
Yay, that's the only good thing. There's a lot of Brad Pitt in this movie.
Yes, and it's the weakest material Brad Pitt's ever had to work with in his whole career.
But he carries it off because he is so cute.
He's the only ungeneric thing, virtually, in this very generic film.
Oh, except for the sidekick soldier girl with the crew cut.
Exactly, she was one of the exceptions.
Yeah, she was good, and that was it. You know, he had the photogenic family. You've seen a lot of movies with the photogenic families lately.
Yes.
Yeah. Just like us, photogenic families. See, I liked it more, I think, than you did.
All right, make your case.
Well, it was Brad Pitt running across all around the world.
The worst tourist trip of his life.
And everywhere he went, like, there were these crazy zombies. They were fast moving.
Multi-ethnic zombies coming from all across the globe.
And they made pyramids, and they were like creepy, like big old spider balls or something.
They were the most ambitious zombies I've ever seen. I'll give them that.
Remember when they tore that helicopter right out of the air? That was amazing.
Yes, CGI zombies took the CGI helicopter out of the sky. Amazing.
They moved really fast. It was like really like fast motion zombies, I think. You think it was CGI?
It was totally CGI. You think they put actual actors and launched them into the sky to tear down an actual flying helicopter? That's insane.
Well, was it all? But didn't they use some?
Of course, there was some, but then that particular thing was it was all CGI, and for the most part, in the whole movie, it was all CGI zombies.
Yeah. Okay. So, do we recommend this to people, or do you?
No way, Jose. Too generic. If you want to see a zombie movie that takes all these elements and does it way better, go see 28 Weeks Later. Not 28 days, 28 weeks. I know everyone loves the original, but for me, I'm advocating for the sequel here.
I like Dawn of the Dead too. I guess like the new Dawn of the Dead. That was good.
I wasn't crazy about that one either. Spoiler zone?
Spoiler zone. It had hope at the end, and a lot of zombie movies don't have hope at the end. They just the zombies take over.
I mean, they always have survivors at the end.
Yeah,
so
but there's
hope.
like the ones where they're coming and they're never gonna survive. But the humans win in this one.
Name one example.
Dawn of the Dead. That's what happened. They were on that island and they were coming for them. And they
There's no island in Dawn of the Dead. They're in the mall.
No, maybe I'm thinking of a different one. But anyway, the modern one, the most recent one was okay. Well, never mind. There's so many dang zombie movies I can't keep them straight. But anyway, so that it was kind of a happy ending. But people were like torching the zombies, and then they were like burning them in the stadiums. They were just the human beings were winning. So I like that.
All right, I'm gonna list up literally everything I like about this movie because it's such a short list. Ready?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
All right.
I like the high contrast shots. I like the Muse soundtrack. I liked Brad Pitt was good, not as great as he usually is, but he was still good, better than most of the material. The woman getting her hand cut off like an hour in, that was intense. There was a leap jumping zombie in the 23-minute mark that actually made me leap and jump.
Wow,
the
you
lab.
really paid attention.
Yeah, it's my job. All right.
Well, my job is just kind of like get a vague feeling for things.
Yeah, I know that's your job. I was talking about my job.
Okay,
anyways,
go ahead.
All right. Yeah, towards the end, the lab sequence was pretty intense because it was all claustrophobic with the zombies coming around instead of just these general masses of zombies flinging themselves head forwards in huge populations.
That reminds me of the beginning when the first zombie hits. Like it's a woman like putting her head through a windshield trying to get to a human.
Yep.
That was pretty intense too. So I didn't see that before.
Wasn't that intense for me, but then again, to each his own. Let me think. What else? Oh yeah, the airplane sequence was pretty cool.
Which one do you mean? The one the zombie
where
planes.
the passenger airline where it gets blown up by Brad Pitt. That was pretty bitchin'.
And then he survives and kind of walks away, but he gets impaled, but I guess he didn't hit any vital organs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
I think the real problem is that It was such a redundant movie. It's just a sequence of set pieces where Brad Pitt moves from one location and runs away from zombies, and moves to another location and runs away from zombies, and then just the same thing over and over. One other thing I liked was the prison cell that was filled with ashy dead corpses, and the lighting in that, and that whole sequence was interesting. The CIA guy losing his teeth, that was also interesting. Everything else about this movie was totally generic and tedious.
Really? Yeah. Well, I don't. Well, it depends. If you know it's a zombie movie going in, maybe you don't have to get too upset about it.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, maybe people like that generic thing. They just want to like watch a zombie movie, you know.
It wasn't just generic; it was tedious. Yeah, I can take some fair amount of genericity, but no, and not if it's tedious.
Okay, so you think it's a waste of time to see this movie?
Yeah, or just yeah, you could probably cut down maybe 10 minutes worth of footage from this movie and watch it. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, that reminds me. I think someday, some shining day, someone should take all the zombie movies that have ever been made and cut it into one massive week-long movie of just people fighting the zombies. And, it would be probably the epic of our times, the biblical proportions.
That would be the real zombie apocalypse. Right?
Yes, the zombie apocalypse in toto. Anything else?
So you're going to tell people, don't see this movie.
Don't see this movie.
And I'm going to tell them, if you want to just see a popcorn movie and look at Brad Pitt for a long time looking worried, this is your movie.
Go see 28 Weeks Later. And for a Brad Pitt movie,
that one.
let me think. There's so many other better Brad Pitt movies to see.
Like what?
Oh, jeez, man. Like all of them.
Yeah, I guess that's if you just want to look at Brad Pitt, the Troy would be a good choice. But I think he looks very handsome for a 50-year-old dude, you know. And I don't know who the actress was. Who was played his wife? You said you don't know who she was.
No idea.
She wasn't in the movie that much, you know. He had to leave his family.
All right, this conversation's getting more generic than the movie. I'm done. Adios.
Oh, okay. See you next time. Bye.
Later.
Bye. Yay. Bye.